disappointed and I'm sad and I'm mad and I'm angry. I was like really excited about trying the vegan pizza. So literally the closest pizza to me is 15 miles away. Alright, that guess we're gonna have to find something else to replace it because that's being canceled. So I'm really mad right now. But at least I get my special crunch wrap supreme. Oh, I think it has guacamole in it. And I don't really like avocados. Whatever. I know everybody in the comments is probably gonna attack me for not liking avocados, but I don't, so. Oh my gosh, thank you so much. Okay, there's like nowhere to park. I know. Oh, I'll just park in the McDonald's parking lot. That's so fucked up. I feel like I could go to jail for that, but I'm gonna also be loose. It kind of smells good. Okay, this like smells really good. Whereas my teriyaki did not smell good. I'm kind of sad though because there's guacamole in it and I'm really afraid of avocados. But I guess everything happens for a reason. Aw, that's kind of true. Everything does happen for a reason. Also, I love black people, so I'm really excited. Oh, I love black people. I was literally like, I love them. I'm just saying. What the fuck? That was so scary. Why? Hopefully they didn't mess it up. What if they accidentally put meat in it and then I like take a bite into it and then I eat the meat? Why am I like afraid of that? Like it wouldn't be the end of the world, but I've been a vegetarian my entire life, so I've like never tried beef in my entire life. Yes, I know it's fucking crazy. Most meats like scare me because I've never tried them before, and I know everybody's probably gonna be like, Emma, make a video of you eating meat. Actually, I bet no one's gonna say that. In the McDonald's parking lot, let's try this bad boy. Oh shit, this is hella good. I definitely don't know what it is, but it's really good. Sorry, I have shit in my teeth. Oh my god, I never got a water. Whatever. Oh shit, that's kind of a lot. Okay. Hopefully it's not too spicy and I burn my mouth. Definitely good. It tasted like really like not that gross. It's like, okay, you know when you eat like fast food and afterwards like I feel like literal ass right now, like that was disgusting. That was like relatively fresh and there were like vegetables in there and like black beans and like it was good. I think the whole point with the crunch wrap supreme is that it has like a whatever, no, it has like a or it has like a chip in it or some shit and it was really good. So I'd say that was a success for sure. Oh, I forgot to rate it. I would give that a solid 7 out of 10. Move on to the next one. For our next stop, we're at McDonald's. Now we're already here because we were in the parking lot. And here we're going to be getting apple pie and hash brown. For your coffee, do you guys have like almond milk? Can I have a hash brown and an apple pie? Thank you. Oh, wait, did it? Okay, sorry. Oh my god, I'm nervous. Oh my goodness. Here we go, big moment. Running on empty. Food review. Running on empty. Thank you so much. Oh my gosh, first we're going to be trying the hash brown. I'm so pumped on this. I mean, yeah. I give this an 8 out of 10. Flaky, crispy, very good. But I wish it was thicker. It's still really good though. 8 out of 10. No? Yeah. 8 out of 10. So glad I have water now. Very refreshing. Now we're going to try this fucking apple pie. I can literally... Looks like this. I just realized I haven't really been showing the food. I've just been kind of eating it, but whatever. Oh my god. Okay, this is like really interesting. The filling on the inside is like perfect apple pie filling. Exactly what you want in apple pie filling. It's hot, but the crust has like a weird smell. The crust kind of gives me like a little bit of cardboard vibes, but overall it's really good. I'd give that probably like a 6.5 out of 10. Because it's really good and like the filling is really good, but it's not like, oh my god, this is the best shit I've ever eaten in my life. Like I literally would die for this. We're coming to a close. We're almost done. I'm really fucking excited because I feel like shit right now. I need to go take a nap and like not wake up for like 3 days. It kind of makes me want to like temporarily You're gonna come up on this video right now and comment something snarky like, this video is just an excuse for everybody to eat food. Like, what the fuck, bro? You'd actually be correct, so feel free to comment that in. What's up, guys? It's Emma. Today I'm back with this video. I'm so freaking pumped because I'm about to eat some food, but it might not be so great because here's the thing. I had this idea that I would go to the grocery store and buy all of the foods that I used to eat when I was younger, like anywhere from like 5 to like 12. During that age group time of my life, I ate so bad, so bad. Like I'm actually surprised.
With Charles Davis, as always, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And Charles, you talk about storylines in this one. I think it begins and ends with our two quarterbacks, certainly two of the best in the business.
And nowadays, I don't think you can get by for long periods of time without a top-flight quarterback. The way the game is played, with all the responsibility he has and how the game flows through him, if he's not on the top of his game, your team's not going to benefit at all.
On to get us started now, the kicker, Chris Boswell. And here we go. We're underway in Madden Ultimate Team. This will be taken short. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 30, right about the 29. Now problems right out of the gate. We're going to get a delay.
During recess, I remember my friends would ask me for one, and I would decline every day. It was that one snack that people just not share. Kind of an emotional start, but what can you do? The next snack, I actually had to cook and pour water in it, and then put it in the microwave, and then pour it.
And the offensive penalty has us back where we started as they come up on a 1st and 10. Now a shotgun handoff to Pollard. And an early how do you do right there as they're going to bury him in the backfield. Call it officially a loss of 2 on the first play from scrimmage. 2nd down. So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12.
This makes up for the fact that Madden was not that good. I need to stop because I have like a bunch of other speed, but
a shotgun snap for Watson. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
Brandon, if I'm an offensive coordinator and I see an all-out rush like that, I file it away because I'm going to use their aggressiveness against them as this game goes on. I'm going to hit them with a screen soon.
Going to need something special here on 3rd and long. After that sack, what does Watson have in his arsenal? Now here's a timeout defensively. Defensive timeout called by the Jets. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. It's Watson. They're going deep for Hill. This is caught at the 20. And all the way in, touchdown Seattle. Tyreek Hill, 79 yards. As his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. Not a bad way to start it.
And I think that was part of their script because so many teams script their opening possessions, and whether it's just that possession or even deeper into the half, sometimes it's 15 to 30 plays. That had to be one in there what they call a shot play. Go for the big one, and they got it done.
Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. This will be taken very short. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. Taste
Yeah.
Oh my God. If Toontown had a
Did you
flavor,
play
it would
that?
be these Pop-Tarts.
What's up?
I didn't play that game.
Emotional. Because I literally...
Say again?
I did not play that Toontown.
Not only are they just so good.
Play clock down to 0, and this is not the way to start a drive. And the offensive penalty has us back where we started as they come up on a 1st and 10. Shotgun snap to Mahomes. Quick hitter here, it's complete. 7 yards on the play, and it'll be 2nd down. Able to get 7 on that 1st down pass play. 2nd and 3. Looking to throw is Mahomes. Got a man. It's Randy Moss, complete. And he'll get up to the 43-yard line. 4 yards the pickup, 1st down. They run it for the first time with Tony Pollard. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
The last run got 6, now 2nd and 4. To throw, it's Mahomes. And an alley to run. 5 yards on the scramble, and that's enough to pick up the 1st.
Now, how about that play? He took a possible negative and turned it into positive yardage and slid down to avoid taking a big shot. Excellent job getting down and avoiding the big hit.
They'll go play fake. Mahomes. And there is Amari Cooper, his first catch. And he's got this down a yard or 2 shy of the 40 before he's out of bounds.
People worry about throwing the out route because often it can get jumped, and that can turn into either an incompletion or an interception. But not on that one. Everything came together, and he catches it and goes over the sideline.
6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4. Now here's Mahomes. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down. Now they face a 3rd down and 4 after that incompletion on 2nd down. Working from the gun, Mahomes. Man open, it's Moss, complete. And that'll wind up moving the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the Seahawks 14. Operating from the red zone now, Mahomes. He'll be hit and taken down at the 21. Jadeveon Clowney showing the explosiveness on the sack. After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports. Protection certainly going to need to be a bit better here on 2nd and 16. From the gun, it's Mahomes. And this is going to wind up incomplete. The coverage there too strong on the deep ball, and now they face a 3rd down. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Mahomes going to throw. He's going to go down here, a sack. They push him back to the 34. That's the Hall of Famer Lawrence Taylor doing what he does best. Man, he got in there so quickly, Charles. What could the offense have done to adjust and account for that?
But what you're hoping is that you figure out and you see and get a clue that maybe there's going to be some pressure coming at you, and you change the blocking schemes. Maybe you go to max protection. The biggest one is maybe you bring your running back in to try and keep you clean. But in that case, that didn't happen. Zero accountability, and a sack resulted.
And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30.
These have like such rich, good coffee flavor. The day after this girl let me have one of these in class, I went to a candy store near where I live and bought like 500 of these and ate them in 2 days. I'm back my kid. We're down to our last 2 snacks. This also includes nacho cheese, which like surprises me because I know.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. They had the touchdown on the opening drive of the ball game. It was countered by just a field goal. So, hey, if your guys can do that for 4 quarters, you're in good shape.
Yeah, it is a team game, so that's just good complimentary football. But, you know, I know I'm no brainiac, but you trade 6s for 3s, things are going to work out in your favor.
That throw good for 4. It's second down. 4 yards on that last completion, so that sets up 2nd and 6. Here's Watson. Open man is Hill. He's got it. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. That one good for 14 in the Seahawk first. On first down, it's Watson. Eluding the pressure right. Thrown across his body, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 36. And he's able to bring it up 5 yards shy of midfield to the 45-yard line. But with that incompletion, Charles, let's talk about the coaching carousel. Some new guys in new places. Ron Rivera to Washington. We got Mike McCarthy in Dallas. Matt Rule up from the college ranks to Carolina. And for the Giants, Joe Judge. Any surprises in your mind?
Well, I think you start with Joe Judge going to the Giants, coming from New England, where he was the special teams coach for most of his career. And this season added wide receivers to his duties. Well regarded within the ranks of the NFL. Not much known about him to the outside world. It's kind of a reveal to everyone. Joe Judge, people will now get to know who he is, because most people thought Matt Rule was going to go to New York. He ends up in Carolina. And then, of course, Ron Rivera, he would have been a candidate for Dallas. He would have been a candidate for New York, as well as Washington. And Washington never let him out of the building. That's a big-time hire for them.
17 yards for the Jets there as they've got themselves a first down. 2 minutes to play in this first half. 7-3, our score. Fans, a reminder, I have a note card here that says ad-lib halftime previews. So I guess let's do just that as we'll hand things over to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando when this one reaches halftime. Are you okay?
You did great. Not a bad job.
Hey.
You know, writing down your ad-lib.
If you print it, I'm going to read it. I'm Brandon Gaudin. Pressure applied, and he's going to be taken down. They sack him back at the 33-yard line.
43!
Throwing on second down, Mahomes, and that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, third down. They had the incomplete pass on second down. Now they need a big play here, 3rd and 10. Mahomes now to throw. He's going to go down here, a sack. They push him back to the 34. Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts. Now the Jets going to use the second of their 3 timeouts as they stop it prior to what will be an important 4th down. Mahomes in the offense staying out there. They'll go for it on 4th. Mahomes going to go on 4th down. And this is caught. Amari Cooper. A big pickup there, 20 yards as they convert on 4th. Mahomes now 7 of 10 here in this first half, and he's got a 1st and 10. From the red zone now, they look to throw. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Now the Seahawks call the second of their 3 timeouts, as the clock shows 50 seconds to play here in half number 1. Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing second and a bundle. Now Mahomes. And seeing nowhere to throw, he chucks this one away from harm. Incomplete. Now it's 3rd down. 9th play of the drive now on 3rd and a country mile. Throwing now is Mahomes. Mahomes hit. He lost the football.
On plays like this where the ball comes free, it's
Point of it, basically. I mean, like, the flavor is good, for sure. It actually tastes really good.
unusual for the team that lost it to get it back, because this is the quarterback. The ball gets away from him. Everyone else is trying to execute what they're supposed to do on offense. They're usually looking in the other direction, downfield, or have moved away from him. In this case, though, a teammate is able to come up with the ball.
Mahomes throwing on 4th. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. And it'll be intercepted. Able to get there and pick it.
Oh, and that's a nice job defensively to get a piece of the football. He's going to pop it into the air, and then it's the tip drill. And good concentration by him to react to it and pull in the interception.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. You're under a minute to go here in the half. Field position not really in your favor, but still time to try and move the ball and get in field goal range.
Yeah, you've got the lead. It's definitely a thought. Let's go ahead and try and increase it. But at the same time, I don't like the odds. I don't like where they are in the field.
And he lost the football. And this one's going to go out of bounds, so no recovery. But on 4th down, a change of possession anyway. Line of scrimmage, the 28 now as they come up on 2nd and a couple. To throw is Watson. And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line. They get 17 on that one, move the chains, 1st down Seahawks. The final shot before the break, Watson, and he's going to go down. Couldn't get a throw off with the pressure. Maybe that was for the best, as that brings us to the end of this first half of play. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the 3rd quarter. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. This will be taken short. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. And with the way this offense has played thus far, to be frank, they got to feel pretty grateful to be in the ball game.
I would agree with you totally, because they've done all of nothing offensively in this game, yet they still find themselves in a position on this drive where a touchdown can give them the lead. They need to take advantage of it.
Well, they're still looking for that first touchdown here in the 3rd quarter. All they have so far, the field goal. They go over the middle, and it's complete to start the drive. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up second down.
And, partner, I think that's a great example that not all tight ends are created equal because everything was right. Got the completion, but he's not one of the more dynamic guys in the league. So even though he caught it, couldn't turn it into much more.
They follow up the gain of 5 by only getting 1 there on second down. And it looks like we've got a dime set here defensively. 6 DBs in the game. Here's Mahomes to throw, and that will be incomplete.
He went with the dime look that time on defense, just flooded the field with defensive backs, blanketed everyone, took away all the passing angles, thus the incompletion.
The offense going to stay out there. They've converted once, failed once. What can they do here on fourth down? They do go for it. It's Mahomes. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 47. Cooper was the target there. Well, CD, with the end of the season comes the announcement of the All-Pro team, and everybody was like, wait a second, Christian McCaffrey's listed twice. Is that a mistake? No, he got it both at running back and flex. Pretty impressive.
Very impressive because I think a lot of people thought that if you have a running back and a flex position, that maybe Christian McCaffrey would go into the flex because he catches the ball so well, and you would go ahead and elevate the big guy out of Tennessee, Derrick Henry, to the All-Pro running back. Henry ends up being a second-team guy, but McCaffrey deserves being first-team running back as well as first-team flex. He had a tremendous, spectacular year.
And as you might imagine, Baltimore leads the way. 5 players named to the All-Pro selection. Of course, leading the way for them, the quarterback, Lamar Jackson.
Yes, and rightly so, and I fully expect.
And a big loss here as he's taken down. Give the sack to Jerome Baker. Now this one from about 2 counties over after the sack. They come up on a second and very long. Watson now to throw. That one complete to Driver. And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there.
It's a game of matchups, and that's why you take your receivers and move them around a bunch, especially your best guys. And when they work out of the slot, you often hear the coaches talk about how great it is because it gives you a two-way go. You can break out or you can break in. That makes it hard to defend.
To throw is Watson. Throwing on 3rd and long. Dancing to his left. Space to maneuver at the 40. Completes it to Corey Grant as he'll get this one up to the 44-yard line. And now a whistle and a timeout called by the kicking team. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter. They're going for it. It's Watson. And this is incomplete. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And the Jets are going to get the football here in great field position. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Got a man. It's Randy Moss. That throw good for 4. It's 2nd down. 4 yards on that last completion, so that sets up 2nd and 6. Looking to throw is Mahomes. And he's going to be sacked. They sack him back right at the midfield stripe. Going to need better protection here. 3rd and long following the sack from Mahomes and company. From midfield, here's Mahomes. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Holt. And he can only get this to the 42-yard line. And that is not near enough. It'll be a gain of 8, but it'll also lead to a 4th down. They'll go for it. It's Mahomes. This will be caught by Randy Moss. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. Defensively, a bit of a collapse, allowing the fourth down play to result in 23 yards. Inside the red zone here, they'll look to throw. He's got a man complete. It's Amari Cooper. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11.
Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 11-yard line.
Yellow. Number 53. Number 53. Yellow. Check. 53.
Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Mahomes. And this is going to be intercepted. Good positioning, and it's picked off. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Well, I don't think we'll have to look very hard to find our play of the game. That was an absolutely monstrous big play right there. Backs to the wall. The offense has it in the red zone, driving for the winning score. And he says, not on my watch. And that is one happy bunch on the sidelines.
Back to throw, Watson. And he'll be upended after a gain of 5, up to the 25-yard line.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 25-yard line.
Here's a 2nd and 5 now from the 25. Now Watson. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. It was prime time. Deion Sanders with a sack on the corner blitz. 3rd and long. It's Watson. He'll find Driver here. And he'll be a couple yards shy of the 20 at the 18. Good defense holds him to only a yard, and it'll be 4th down. Watson going to stay out there as they'll go for it on 4th.
Let's go, defense. Let's go to the floor. 55. Right there in the middle. 55. He's scared. 55. 55. Been long game. To the floor.
Here we go on 4th. Watson. Wide open receiver complete. 30. 20. 10. 5. And he takes it down deep into enemy territory. Wow, 1st and goal, and defensively all they can do is shake their heads. Not only did they allow the conversion, but a big play as well. Out of the gun, Watson. But the Jets pressure too much as down he goes. Deion Sanders, his 2nd sack of the night. On 2nd and goal, Watson.
The amount of sacks that they've absorbed in this game is absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it.
Now look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked off by Deion Sanders. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
The Jets take over 1st and 10 at their own 3-yard line.
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. And with 3 interceptions thrown already, we'll see. Do they rely more on the ground game here?
They may have to change things offensively to try and settle things down, not just for the guy throwing the ball, but for the rest of the offensive unit, because their confidence has to be shaken a little bit. And you just wonder, is the backup going to start to warm up a little bit over on the sideline?
And, oh, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked off by Champ Bailey. So it's Seahawk football as we march toward a conclusion. They've got a 1st and 10 as they look to try and finish this one off. At After the interception, here's Watson. Over the middle, complete. It's Holt. There he goes, left side. And all the way in, touchdown Seattle. A big play there. 52 yards. And the Seahawks are able to stretch that lead out a bit further.
Well, it'd be real easy to say that they are firmly in control right now, but I'm looking at your face and I'm thinking I've got to be careful with that.
Well, it's a two-score game. You're inside of 2 minutes. I think you can breathe relatively easily now.
Yeah, you can, but still, you got to stay vigilant. Can't give up anything cheap and easy. That could put you in some jeopardy.
Still an important piece of business to take care of, the extra point. Oh, it's a fake. They'll try and throw for it. And he floats one there, incomplete.
Okay, they went for the fake off of the extra point attempt. It's a long way to go, and they didn't get there. Didn't get it completed successfully. Did someone dare them to do that? Did someone double dog dare them
I was
to do
going to
that?
ask you,
What was
maybe
that?
they saw something on film, but do you see something on film when those to try something from the 15 on a PAT? I don't know.
The only thing they needed to see on film there was a snap, a hole, and someone kicking the ball through the post.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing second and a bundle. Now Mahomes. Looking for Cooper. That's complete. And way up past the 35 before he's taken down. A gain there of 21 yards. To throw is Mahomes. And he whips that one incomplete there. Jonnu Smith, the tight end, is intended receiver. And that'll bring up second down. They work again from the 38 on 2nd and 10. Mahomes to throw. Over the middle, and it's incomplete. The intended receiver there was Jonnu Smith, and that'll make it third down.
Brandon, at least there's one bright side to that incompletion.
What's that?
It wasn't an interception.
Wow. You're a nice guy. That was kind of savage. But correct. No pick, just incomplete that time. Now Mahomes. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
And I think we'll probably see him go for it here on 4th down. No reason not to. Down a couple of scores, they have to try and make something good happen.
The Jets are going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 40 seconds remaining in this 4th quarter. All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it. Mahomes throwing on 4th. And that is incomplete. They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And that's going to be just about all she wrote for this one. Now it's Chris Boswell on for the field goal try. This officially a 55-yard attempt. And this is off target to the left. Didn't get there anyway. It's no good. And this score will stay right where it is. And that miss should just about right a finish to this one.
Yeah, they needed 2 scores, and they needed that field goal there to be the first one and still give them an opportunity. But now, with the time left on the clock, I think this one's about finished.
Now the Jets going to use the second of their 3 timeouts as they get it with 26 seconds to go in the football game. Back to throw, Mahomes. Throwing right, and that's complete. And he'll be out of bounds as he gets it down to the 30 there. A good pickup there, 8 yards on the first down completion. Now the Seahawks call the second of their 3 timeouts. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. And this one is right down Broadway. But hang on, a flag is down. Now, if it's on the defense, they might decline it and take the points. Now the Seahawks forced to use their third and final timeout. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. The clock showing 19 seconds to go. And wait a minute, did the Jets get it? They did. So they've accomplished half the mission, Charles. They get the onside kick. They do need a touchdown here, but they've got some time to do it.
In the excitement, there's no need to press. Plenty of time. They have the opportunity. Now they just need to execute and finalize things.
Back to throw. And he's going to find his man out of the backfield. That's complete. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. And a timeout coming in. This will be their final one with 10 seconds remaining. So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on first down. They'll look to throw. And his ball is caught. It's a touchdown. And now in the final seconds, they're a PAT away from likely getting this thing to overtime.
Obviously, the excitement level here is almost a fever pitch. Down one. It's tempting to go for two. I say you go ahead and kick the extra point. You got the home crowd carried into overtime.
I'm with you. I do see some fans, though, holding up 2 fingers. Easy now.
Yeah, but they're not the ones who have to actually make that call, are they?
All square now at 13 all as he sends this one away. And the Seahawks, look, the ball comes out, but this will get out of bounds, so possession will stay the same. Well, fourth quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of a anecdotal type of a number.
And this is going to be intercepted. Picked up by Pat Tillman. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. And here in overtime, if the team that receives the ball scores a touchdown, it's over. If they don't, we can still have some more football.
That's exactly right. If they go down and kick a field goal, the other team gets a possession to either match it or score a touchdown to win the ball game. If both teams kick field goals, the next team to score wins. But if the receiving team throws a pick six or fumbles the ball and gets picked up by the defense and they score, the game is over at that
overtime.
point.
This will be taken very short.
Overtime with the dog right now. You know what I'm saying, baby? Homeboys literally on the block drive.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. They're set for their first drive here in overtime, and this is where the crowd can really become a factor.
They've had to battle it all day, but I know what you're saying. In overtime, that gets doubled, doesn't it? At least, because now the crowd really wants to be involved and help their team, and that first drive can dictate the whole thing because they know if this team takes it downfield and scores a touchdown, it's game over.
It's been loud in here so far. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. That's complete. Right side, driver with it.
In so many ways, throwing the hitch route is actually one of the safer things an offense can do. Get the ball out to the receiver as fast as possible, hope he's got man-to-man coverage, and hope that his athleticism wins on the perimeter.
2nd and 5 after the 5-yard completion on first down.
Right there, 55. Come on. Rush in, rush in, rush in. Joker, 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 joker. Hey, 59.
Watson now to throw. Flush to his right. That one complete to driver. The play began back at the 23, and they pick up 23. Little OT scramble drill that time, Mr. Davis.
And partner, I can tell you from personal experience, nothing drives a defense crazier than having things covered and the quarterback takes off and picks up a first down or big yardage. Because whether we're in zone or man, it's easy to lose track of him because you don't always have someone assigned to him. And once he goes, now everybody's scrambling to try and tackle him.
He goes full extension, and he's got it. It's a gain of 15, first down Seahawks.
I know retirement ceremonies, a rocking chair is often one of the major gifts, but don't give this guy one just yet. He may be plus 30, but my goodness, how about that effort?
Yeah, he's not that old. Hey, I'm on the wrong side of 32.
You okay? You feeling all right?
I'll be all right.
Okay, good.
I just need some chocolate and a box of tissues.
Fuck, bro.
55, my God, 55.
They'll go with Pollard here on first down. And he'll lose yardage here, back at the 41. Now that sends him 2 yards in the wrong direction and leads to second down.
Let's get it. Mike 55, Mike 55. Hey, 59. I got him. Mike 31.
On second and 12, Watson flushed out right. Now he'll pull it down. And I think the ball's out. But this will fortunately wind up out of bounds. Deshaun Watson, so multi-dimensional, able to scramble for the first. On first down, it's Watson. That's complete to his running back, Grant. Call it a gain of 3, and it'll make it a second down. Well, this is how you shake the thoughts of that interception on the last drive. You come out and start this one 4 for 4.
And watching him throw it around with that type of confidence reminds me of a guy I played with way back when who told me, I don't care if I throw 10 interceptions in a row. I'm going to stay confident, keep flinging it. I just figured there's something wrong with the football.
And now a throw here secured by his running back out of the backfield. And he'll be brought down inside the 20 at the 19. A gain of 3 last play. This time they double it and pick up 6. 3rd and 1, trying to keep this drive in overtime going. A big one coming up. Watson escaping the pressure right. Taking matters into his own hands, and he picks up 4 yards and a first down.
When they watch film of this game and hand out the grade sheets, he's going to really like getting a double plus on this play. Why? He scrambles and picks up a first down. But what else does he do? Protects himself by sliding and avoiding the big hit. Double plus, big-time play.
And he's going to go down. Back at the 27-yard line, he's sacked. Cameron Wake in there to get him. That is the 6th time that they have sacked him tonight. Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing second and a bundle. Here's Watson. They complete it to him. And he is in for the score. And it is absolute stunned silence here as they win it on the road in overtime. Partner, a great game that we got to see and making it extra special. Not only did I get 4 quarters with you in this one, I got some overtime, a little whipped cream on top.
Look at you, trying to make this whole thing palatable.
I just want you to pay for my meal later.
You really just wanted 4 quarters what you wanted, but how much fun was that? We had that type of a game where we got us to overtime, and then we get the dramatic end.
Holy shit.